Some people light up a room.
Sorry?
When they enter. Hamis Sewagudde Mukasa can literally light up a whole city. As the driving force behind NAMU Enterprises, he spent the last 14 years powering homes, businesses, and big dreams with top-notch electrical supplies from the heart of Nakasero. He's a computer applications graduate, a stone deforester, and a relationship builder whose connections have stood strong for over 20 years. Hamis is also a proud husband and a father with a burning ambition, quite literally, to spark a hospitality business focused on weekend homes. Off the job, he's scaling mountains, exploring the globe, and holding conversations so good you forget to check your phone. And here is the current, and here is the current that might surprise you. Before the wires and breakers, Hamis was spinning tracks as a DJ, making dance floors light up, just like his client's projects. BNI, his goal is to make 25 million shillings weekly in referrals. So let's plug him into the kind of network that makes that happen.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you. This morning, we are going to talk about the evolution of electrical supplies in construction. My name is Hamis Sewagudde Mukasa, and like you've heard, I was once a DJ, though I didn't get the chance to participate in the DJ battle on Friday, but I promise you that on the next one, I will. And I always carry my traditional notebook, just in case technology fails. It always does, actually. Being a computer graduate, I know these things happen. Anyway, I'm here to tell you just a few things about NAMU Enterprises. The company name is NAMU Enterprises Limited, founded in 1992. We are a second-generation business. Alan Kagoya can testify to that. What we do is, and what we've done for the last 33 years, is providing electrical supplies for your homes, for your residences, for your construction projects, and it is still something that we do passionately. So you will ask yourself that what is the purpose of electrical supplies in construction? We all believe and we agree that once you're done with your construction, if there's no light in the room, you cannot do very much with that building. So that is where we come in. And what problems do we solve? Counterfeit electrical materials, it's a very big problem that we've had in Uganda. It is something that the UNBS has even come to us and commended us for having some of the best electricals in the market. We have certificates that testify to this. And then number two, we talk about durability and efficiency. We have things that we've supplied to customers and they have lasted for 20 years and they still have more years to go. Some of our switches have a 13-year warranty, so you install them without worrying about any problem. And in case they have a problem, we have direct links to the manufacturers. We can solve these problems very easily and quickly. And then number three, the most important thing about procurement of electrical supplies. This is customer illiteracy. We get quotes quite often and a client comes, they do not know what they want. The first thing that we want to understand is the problem that they're trying to solve. We don't sell to them the services, we don't sell to them the goods, but we sell to them an entire solution. Whether you need it or you don't realize that you don't need it, we are there for you. And then finally, one of the problems that we solve, as you can agree, especially people in the construction space, Dr. Asaf, that construction is a very capital-intensive business and cash flows can be a problem sometimes. You will find that on the project that you have, the bills of quantities, you have quotations of about 1 billion shillings in electrical supplies alone. So what do we do? When you bring the project plans to us, we will work out bills for you and we shall find a way that will be very efficient for you to get these supplies on time, and we can work out credit plans. Thank you for members that have given us referrals. Some of you can testify to this, that some of the projects that were stuck along the way were able to be completed because of that. So this is a very interesting slide. When we look at this, this is the turnover. How many of us can relate? Dr. Jen? Yes, wonderful. So we have migrated over the years from the turnover. You know, this is a paraffin lamp. And from there, we moved on to the lantern. And then we went to, we used to call it a steamer. Yes. Now, that steamer was quite interesting. No, it's called a pressure lantern. Yes. In Uganda, it is called steamer, but in English, it's called a pressure lantern. So it's amazing how technology evolves. That lantern has a net. The net is its bulb. And you have to be very careful with that thing. Once you light it, it glows. And it literally fires up and it simply becomes ashes. So if you move it recklessly, like many of us used to, it will definitely pour. And once it pours, the technology of tying it back was quite interesting. Yes. So I think, Fred, you can relate with me. You had it in Naivasha, eh? All right. So we moved all the way from that. Then we went to the incandescent bulbs. Then you remember that thing with the 2 U's, what you used to call an energy saver bulb? Yeah, that is called an incandescent bulb. Yes. And then the longer one, like the ones that you see that are fitted here, those are called fluorescent tubes. So all this is physics in motion. But anyway, moving on swiftly, now we have migrated and the current technology that we have is LED. Who in the room can tell me LED in full? Yeah. I have obvious hands. Nasali, what is it? Hey, who did you copy?
I went to school.
Yeah, thumbs up to you, Stella. So this is how the electrical world has evolved. But most importantly, why am I here this morning? I'm here to tell you of the evolution of our business as NAMU Enterprises. Just like you see the light has moved, we are also moving our business. We are still in it, but we have done retail for the last 30 years. What are we trying to do now? We are elevating. We're moving into a space that is bigger and a space that is better. One, we want to support electricians or anyone who is interested in investing in the electrical space. These are the people that we want to support. And how are we going to do this? We are encouraging them to start up businesses in the electrical field. We are going to supply them with stock. Someone who has a budget of 10 to 40 million shillings and they would like to start up a shop on the peripheries of Kampala or any other city around Uganda, we are going to be there to support you with advisory, with stock, payment plans, and whatever that you may need. That is number one. Then number two, as you can see down here, it is getting much bigger and much better. Our appetite for projects has really grown, and so has our capacity. We can run 10, 12, 15, 30 projects at once. We can supply them comfortably from the seats of our offices. So we want you to introduce us to people who are doing all these mega projects in and around town, and we want to be able to support them on their journey to realize their dreams. So our target audience, the people that we appeal to, are the electricians, the electrical engineers, building contractors, property developers, interior designers. A very special thank you to Evelyn. The way you invited people this morning was very beneficial to you and I. So I would like to thank you for that. I can see that the people that you invited are people that I can also tap into, especially regarding this particular topic. So going forward, what am I trying to tell you here? We have served a couple of institutions and we continue to serve them. When you look at this list and the one next to it, you will see that there are so many schools. The reason why we love schools is they are a continuous source of business for us. The likes of Gayaza, Chibuli, Nabisunsa, Kitebi High, Gombe, Masaka, Seroma Christian High School, our own, Victorious Education Services. And then in a very special way, we are now onboarding hospitals. Nerves and Bones have a mega project of a hospital that is going on. And in the same vein, I would like to thank James Atohaire of Caris Medical. We are doing a very good project for them in Gayaza. That one is also going on very well. All Fix Uganda, of course, people of the likes, we're there to supply them. Then if you know of the Ntage group of companies, they have a real estate arm that we're working with, and the factory arm as well. Luca Plastics, Jetty and Partners, a very special thank you. You have always trusted us. We have done their soccer pitches, we have done their basketball pitches. Even if it means moving lighting from one station to another, we can do that for you. Caris Medical, I have mentioned, did microfinance, and then very importantly, I just go back to the last slide. There's something I would like to show you. Beyond sharing this client list, members kindly paying attention. If you need connections to any of the companies listed here, please come to us and we shall be able to do that in a very special way. Beg for me on their latest project. We have been their providers of choice. And then number 20 is Our Lady of Africa SS. It's a massive construction project going on in Mukono. and we are the lead suppliers for that one as well. So our call to action is simple. I would like connections to these three people. Mr. Kartik Halai, the Managing Director of Cementas Uganda. They are based in Bugolobi, Luthuli Avenue. Number 2 is Engineer Ronald Namugera, who is the Registrar of the Engineers Registration Board. And number 3 is Mr. Dan Malone Nabusabi, the Chairman of the Uganda National Electrical Contractors Association. Thank you very much for being good listeners. But I would like to thank my visitors for attending, Suhad Patel, Ahmed Bossa, Ebo. Thank you very much, guys, for making it. But in a very special way, I would like to thank Raymond Ainamani. Raymond went out of his way to give me a referral that I kind of did not ask for him, but I liked it and I wanted it. Raymond walked me to the Sayani Brothers, which is one of the biggest construction firm in Uganda, and we are now talking business. Thank you very much, Raymond. He is the kind of guy who gives you a referral and he calls you to remind you that, have you talked to him? Have you talked to him? Have you talked to him? So that's amazing of you. Thank you very much, Power Team member. And that is it from me. Thank you for being good listeners and have a lovely day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We'd like to appreciate.
Your question.
Oh, really?
Hello, what is it?
Thank you very much.